There was a forest where night never fully arrived. Every tree seemed to breathe. Moonlight clung to its branches like frost. In the heart of this mysterious place, blooming from dark soil, was the Naag Phool, a flower said to twist the threads of fate itself. But none could touch it, for it was guarded by Zohak Naag, half man, half serpent, with darkness in his eyes and venom in his breath. And even now, he waited for the sound of footsteps to return. Beside the cursed forest lay a small village, and there lived Meera, 16 years old, yet carrying centuries of silence in her eyes. Once, she had a mother and father, but Zohak Naag's poisonous breath stole them away. Since that day, her world had never been the same. She watched the jungle every evening, as if it still owed her an answer. All she had left was a dangling pendant. Within it, she searched daily for echoes of dreams she had lost. One night, while the world lay asleep, a scream pierced the depths of the forest. A young child, innocent and unaware, had wandered near the Naag Phool. The flower had only half bloomed, scattering golden spores in the air, but something else had emerged from between the trees, a shadow, tall, slithering, serpentine. The child's scream froze in the air, and in that moment, Meera's eyes flew open. As if the forest had called her name. Meera ran to the spot where the scream had come from. The forest was no longer breathing. It felt frozen. There, a child sat trembling, terror locked in his eyes. And before him stood Zohak Naag. Black smoke rose from his shoulders. Venom burned in his eyes. He glanced at the child, then at Meera. Another one come to die, he hissed, but Meera stepped forward, fearless. Lightning cracked across the sky, magic rose from the jungle's roots, and the air filled with the scent of poison. Meera and Zohak faced each other. Zohak roared, "This forest is mine." But Meera's voice cut through his scream. The Naag Phool belongs to no one, it belongs to truth. Zohak attacked, waves of smoke, venomous breath, and spreading darkness. But Meera raised her pendant, the same one her parents had left behind. As light surged from her hand, the entire forest seemed to awaken. The Naag Phool burst into brilliance, its golden light wrapped around Zohak like chains. A final scream, and then silence. Zohak was gone, and for the first time, the forest breathed again. The Naag Phool had fully bloomed. Every petal carried the promise of a new dawn. Meera stood beside it, not weary, but transformed. Her pendant had become part of the flower, as if the jungle had welcomed her into its soul. And beside her stood the same child, and no longer afraid. He held her hand, as if he now knew he was safe. Meera was no longer just a girl. She had become the forest's new guardian. Sometimes, a story doesn't end. The forest, once poisoned and lost, was breathing again. The Naag Phool was no longer alone. Its roots now held courage and the innocence of a child. Meera walked away, but this time, not alone. A small set of footsteps followed her, the one she saved, and now would guide. Meera was no longer just a guardian. She had become a torchbearer of hope. And whenever someone dares to face the dark, the jungle will call again, because some flowers only bloom for those who walk beyond fear. Naag Phool. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales, only on this channel.